Today we're checking out the traditional Finnish breakfast.
Oh, what are the Finns eating for brekkie?
Reindeer
Yeah, reindeer with an egg on top? I don't know.
inside of a sauna
Uh-huh.
or inside of a frozen lake.
Mm.
We've been watching Meanwhile in Finland a lot lately, so we just get the idea that Finns just swim into frozen lakes.
They eat the snow too.
Yep. Let's check this out. Let us know how accurate this video is. If this is the stuff that you eat, down in the comments, and let's go for it.
Hey travelers, Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're here in Turku, Finland. And today we're going to talk about what you should expect for
Nice and snowy
breakfast
there.
when you come here to Finland, whether you're visiting someone's home or maybe you're going out to a
It's
summer.
got to be bread.
Bread,
It's European, so bread,
maybe some meat.
some meat, maybe some cheese. We've seen European diets have cheese for breakfast.
Cottage, or you're just staying at your hotel. There's some kind of typical
That's what
breakfast
I like to
treats
see
you want
right
to have
there.
when you're here. And one thing you
Oh,
need
what
to
is that
realize,
one?
breakfast in Finland is a breakfast treat
It almost looks like
you
like
wanna
an
have when
extra
you're
crispy funnel cake.
Yeah.
here. And one thing you need to realize, breakfast in Finland isn't a sweet endeavor. It is more of a savory endeavor. It's much more of a bread and butter place than it is sweet rolls and danishes and pastries. I want to get that one out of the way first. But I think the one thing you got to get out of the way first, the fact that here in Finland, they love coffee. So expect coffee at breakfast. Actually, expect coffee
not the
lots of
biggest
times throughout
coffee
the day
drinker.
at the cafes and all
me
kinds
neither.
of stuff, because it is one of those things. And a thing you probably typically think of breakfast, but actually you might have all day round, is a korvapusti or a cinnamon roll. And yes, I know I said they don't do
Ooh,
sweets for
okay.
breakfast. Well,
I am a cinnamon
korvapusti's
roll
for all
lover.
day, but it's a
It's interesting. This is a cinnamon roll. In the United States, that thing's covered with frosting.
Yeah.
This one, no. What is this?
It's like
Salt?
oh, maybe. Thought it was sesame seeds at first, but that would be kind of weird too.
Yeah. I don't know. What, in a flour?
breakfasty kind of thing you can see. It's this fantastic cinnamon roll that they have here that
Looks
you
good.
really have to try. Okay, so a coffee and a korvapusti is a
That's not salt. What the heck is that?
I don't know.
It's not a seed. It's not salt. It could be. Is it little sugar cubes or something?
must, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, with your friends afterwards, that's a must, okay? But if you want to look at things you're probably going to see at your hotel, your friend's house, we got to start with rye bread. I mean, they love rye bread here.
We knew about
and what
the
you're
rye
going to see
bread.
is you're going to have rye bread with butter. Like just straight up bread and
I like
butter.
it.
That's a thing here. And we're talking like slather that butter on. They
I had
love
rye
it.
bread recently at a buffet in Asia, so who knows how authentic it was, but it's really tough. I like tried to bite into it and just like ripped it off. I don't know if it's usually like that. We've never had rye bread. Maybe in Iceland we had it, but I was surprised how tough it was, and it tasted really good though.
But also, you might have cold cuts. Cheese is super popular here.
Yeah.
So you have your used to
There it
your
is.
little cheese
Look at how
scraper.
smart
you
we
scrape
are.
off some cheese, put it on your bread. You're good to
Telling
go.
me.
Now, the cold cuts will be there. Sometimes you'll see salmon, smoked salmon will be there as well.
Ooh.
Herring, yes, pickled herring might show up for
Fish for
breakfast too, so you can
breakfast.
have that.
Sour
And it's usually
fish.
kind of like in a sauce, so it's not just pickled herring. It's like a tastier version of pickled herring. Now, when you look at the breads, you might look at one piece of bread and go, wow, that looks almost like a cracker. Yes, they have this crisp bread. It's like a cracker bread. Really thick, like dense,
Looks like a
dense cracker.
golden
Just the graham cracker
graham
brand.
cracker. Yeah.
Yeah, because the graham cracker brand, this is sugar.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is not sugar.
Cracker bread, put some butter, shocking, maybe some cucumber and cheese on there. You have
That's a
that.
lot of butter.
It's also
Why is the butter so dark?
Yeah.
It's like between butter and peanut butter.
Is that like more natural then?
Probably.
Or
I don't know.
makes a good snack in the afternoons. I used to have that when I'd come home from school back in the day when I used to live here.
does that
You have that
taste
actually. I
like?
went to school a few blocks that way when I went to school.
Can you
here.
imagine
Back in the
eating
day when
that
I
as
used
an American? You would expect it
Oh,
to
yeah.
taste exactly like a graham cracker.
and then it's just gonna be slathered in butter.
It's gonna taste totally
live
different.
here. You have that actually. I went to school a few blocks that way when I went to school here. Now moving away from bread and just something that has a bread coating, I guess, you have what are called Karelian pies, and
yeah.
you might
Yeah,
think of it
we've
as a
seen
hand
this.
pie. And basically, it's a pie, and it has a rice porridge inside. Okay, and they cook that up.
Rice porridge.
You'll see it at cafes as well. You can have that. But one thing I gotta tell you, when you get the Karelian pie, don't forget to put the egg butter on it. They have this thing. It's literally
That's what
yeah.
the egg butter looks like.
When we were thinking about going to Finland pretty soon, and we were searching up Finnish food, and egg butter was one of the things. I didn't know it's that.
Yeah, that looks like eggs.
Munavoi.
Well, nah, boy. Okay. Interesting. I didn't expect it to look like that.
hard-boiled eggs, broken up and stirred in with butter, and you put that on top.
that's
Oh
it?
my gosh, it is so good. It's one of those things you're like, I never thought of mixing those two together, but it's fantastic. But you have that on the Karelian pie for breakfast, you're good to go, okay? Now, if you want something a little bit warmer, yes, you'll see eggs, you know, scrambled eggs and hard-boiled eggs, popular as well at the hotels. It's kind of a de facto, easy, warm protein. But also you might see sausages and meatballs, especially at the hotels. They love putting out the little meatballs for people at breakfast time. One thing I will say is if you're going to hotels around Finland, they're very good for vegetarians and vegans, so there will be non-meat options at breakfast as well. And if I think back to my time living here, one of the popular breakfasts I had quite a bit, my host mom Peter would make, and all these things, is actually porridge. Now there's like oatmeal, but then there's porridge. Think like a rye
jam?
version, like
Is that some sort of Nordic jam right there, or is it just strawberry?
A lingonberry or something.
Whatever the Finland
Someone,
version is.
cream of wheat direction. You have that, but I recommend, you know, they don't do a lot of sweet stuff here, but they got some good jams. Put some jam in your porridge. Oh my gosh, that's great for a snowy day like this. You have some porridge to get your day going. You feel a lot better.
The only time I've ever had porridge was the congee Chinese porridge.
And that's super plain, and then you're supposed to mix savory things into it if you do.
They put like pork in it sometimes and stuff like that. It's kind of good, but it's I don't know.
Very plain.
Maybe this Finnish version tastes better.
Heading out into the
If you put jam in it, can you put some sugar on it?
Yeah, I could see making it into like a little dessert thingy.
Yeah.
It's good.
world, okay? Now, if you're looking at drinks, there's juices here. You can have that. One juice I recommend if you can get it is blueberry juice. You don't find it everywhere.
Juice.
Usually I only find it like on Finnair flights, but the blueberry juice here is really good. Blueberry pie, which looks more like a blueberry kind of cake. That's a sweet thing you might see at breakfast. It's really
that looks like a muffin almost.
Yeah, like a
It's like if you made a muffin in a pan. It's like a very blueberry muffin
good as
looking
well.
thing.
They also do like fruits as well for breakfast. So there's probably gonna be like a bowl of fruit somewhere if you want to grab an apple, if you want to grab some berries, because honestly, the berries here during season are fantastic. And then there's yogurti, yogurt. Look, you'll have yogurt when you're here. No matter where you are, there'll be yogurt, whether it's
I love me some
prepackaged, whether it's a
yogurt.
big bowl, whether it's drinking yogurt, all kinds of different yogurt.
Dang, they got straight up whole things of whole cartons of yogurt.
It's only $2.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's cheaper than it is here in the Philippines.
Yeah, it might be like $2 for like a small one.
Banana strawberry. Ooh.
Put in your yogurt. They love their yogurt here. There's a lot of dairy at breakfast here because milk, you'll have milk too. Smoothies.
That's
you'll
a
have,
make
you know,
is that a
all
make
kinds
your
of
own
dairy at breakfast
yogurt?
here because milk,
Looks like it. Yeah, you can put this, whatever this is.
Flavored curd, berry, Margamix.
But then they already have some seemingly berry yogurts here. So if you just want the authentic stuff, you just go for the
you'll have
bowl.
milk too. Smoothies, you'll have, you know, all kinds of stuff. But
I
yogurt,
wonder if it's like really sour yogurt.
Yeah, it could be.
'Cause, you know, some of those like fresher like Greek yogurts, they can be really sour.
yogurt is also another big breakfast thing you're going to have here.
American yogurt is obviously extremely sugary.
Yeah, Yoplait. I don't even know if Yoplait is allowed to consider themselves yogurt. I think it's a dairy dessert or something like that. I don't know if that's actually true, but yeah,
It tastes good.
that's a yogurt brand in the U.S.
Because honestly, when you're going around Finland, if you're going to be, maybe you're going to do some cross-country skiing when you're here, you know, in the winter time, or maybe you're going to be hiking
A
around
lot
the
of
lakes
snow.
or swimming in the lakes and going on some of these outdoor adventures or just exploring the cities. So you're going to need a fortifying breakfast to enjoy the country, okay? So what are some other tasty breakfast treats that you know about from here in Finland? Let us know in the comments below so other people can be
Overall, looking pretty tasty Finnish breakfast right there.
I'm feeling like a cinnamon roll right now.
A cinnamon roll with a side of yogurt.
And a coffee? Blueberry juice.
Yeah, I could go blueberry juice and then maybe some meats and bread on the side too.
That's one thing that the few times we've been like in European hotels, the one I remember is a Georgian hotel. They just had like that spread of meat and cheese, like deli meats. And it never sounds good in the morning. I feel like I see it. I'm like, I'm just going to get the bread.
Yeah, for some reason it takes me so much longer to chew the bread in the morning too. If it's just like the bread and then gotta eat the meat with it too. I don't know. Yeah.
Just give me some eggs and cinnamon rolls and yogurt and blueberry. Would blueberry juice be sour?
I've had some sort of blueberry juices before and they're not memorable enough for me to like them, but maybe it's special if you have actual blueberry juice.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.